What's up, guys? It's Nate again. Got my golf outfit on today. It's been a long week, and we're gonna do some more videos before we do that. Like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
4 things that you thought you needed to do before buying your first home. First one is having 20% deposit. You don't have to have 20%. You can buy a home with 10% deposit, and I have helped many clients who were in that position. But ideally, if you can go for 20, go for 20. Second is having a perfect credit rating. You don't have to have a perfect credit rating score with the banks. Third is repaying all your debt, and that goes for your student loan. As long as your income is able to service the debt, then you're good to go.
So a couple things right off the bat. You don't need 10%. You don't need 20%. You just need roughly 5%. And sometimes even less than that, 3.5% on FHA loans. So if you're talking about a mortgage for a deposit or whatever he's calling it, it was called down payment. You really only need 3.5%. And sometimes, some circumstances, you can actually get away with closing costs. So 3.5% on FHA. And if you don't know what FHA is, it's a first home buyer's program, in which if you've never owned a home before, you can buy a home at a very low down payment. And so if the deal is right, it doesn't matter. You can get your mortgage is usually pretty simple to come by. But there's multiple different ways you can get a mortgage. But just keep in mind, FHA is 3.5%.
Fourth is going direct to the bank. I've seen many customers just go directly to the bank because that's who they've been banking with for the last 10 or 20 years. That bank may not give you the best deal, so that's why it's always best to go to a mortgage advisor or mortgage broker to give you the best deal, or hunt those deals for you to get you the best pricing there is. Now, be sure to hit that like button. And
yeah, so definitely go to a mortgage broker. I think they have multiple different bank options, whereas the traditional bank, they have one option. And usually larger banks are more, it's more difficult to get better rates. Whereas a mortgage broker can just search. He knows your credit profile. He has relationships with multiple different types of banks. He knows what they're looking for in order to get you a rate down. And so usually he can look at your credit profile and say, okay, this particular profile looks like something that this particular bank would give me the best interest rate out. So mortgage broker is usually best. But the one thing I'll tell you is, don't let them charge you astronomical fees. So whenever you get a mortgage and you go to close on the mortgage brokers they say, oh, your rate's gonna be 3.5% plus 2 points, right? And when they say plus 2 points, what that means is they're gonna charge you a percentage of the total cost of the house at closing. So if the house is $100,000 and they charge you 2 points, they're gonna charge you $2,000 at closing. And that's just how mortgage brokers do it. Now, my recommendation, those points are usually very negotiable. That's how the mortgage broker makes majority of his money, is the points on the front end. And so that's the only downside of using a mortgage broker, is that sometimes they'll charge you a fee at the front of the mortgage, and you'll have to pay that at closing. So just keep that in mind whenever you're negotiating.
Tips you need to know to get wealthy. Number 1, have multiple sources of income. Every single million.
Number 2, don't get fake lips. The first thing I think is why? Just why? Please, 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 just appreciate who you are. Add a little bit of makeup for enhancement. It's not necessary to pile it on your face. Use a filter for everything. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't use a filter for any of my stuff. I have freckles. I have pimples sometimes. I'm fat. Listen, we all have our own different things. If you looked at this person in real life, I guarantee you they don't look like what you see on the image. So I got to get off on that. I know I'm kind of going off on a rant here.
Has an average of 7 sources of income, and the easiest way to do this in today's day is online. Number 2, make sure out of these income sources you have passive income.
Is it just me, or does it feel kind of inappropriate? It looks like she's just got out of bed. She's looking like she just got out of bed. She has this I just woke up and I woke up like this Beyonce thing, but reality is she didn't really wake up like that.
Sources. Passive income is income that requires minimal labor to earn and maintain. Number 3, invest your money. Investing is important, if not critical, to make your money work for you. Investing is how you take charge of your financial security and grow your wealth. Not investing can be no longer a work life for you, but if taken seriously, can provide financial stability in the future. Invest your money, but also make sure you're doing it in the right places. Number 4, start a business. The vast majority of rich people are entrepreneurs. There is a very limited amount of jobs that can get you rich, but anybody can start a business. And in today, online businesses are very powerful. Follow for more money and wealth tips.
See, it's not the content of her video that people care about. It's the image that she's creating. People are watching because, hey, she's a pretty girl, and so to me, like, I have daughters, and I just think that this strategy is just, I mean, I'm not hating, but it's just kind of the lazy way out, if you ask me. It's like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but what she's saying is so generic. There's no real value. Like, this is stuff that you'll find if you Google how to get rich on Google. Like, this is not, it's not like she's bringing you any real information. She's not giving you any pointers. She's saying invest, but make sure you invest in the right things. Well, what is the right things? Or like, give me a legitimate definition. That's like me saying, hey, walk down the street, but make sure you look left and right. It's like, what? Are we done with her yet?
Can you say, I have millions, billions, but the most important thing is the family. Keep your family healthy, good, and take care of your family, because this is the most important thing in the world. Apart of that, of course, you have your life, your private life, you have your girlfriend, you have your cars, your houses, your fame. But in the beginning, your family, it's always with you, for the good moments and for the bad moments.
Ronaldo is one of my favorite people on earth. For you that don't know, that's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a famous soccer player. What is he? He's Portugal. He's Portuguese, and he's one of the greatest soccer players of all time. Everything that guy says is gold, pretty much. And he's done a really great job with his life and where he's come from. A very poor background, a very humble beginning. And so for Ronaldo, much respect to him. And I agree, family's awesome. But family is who you make it. Family are the people who are there for you no matter what. Family are not people who are blood related to you. That means nothing. So people get caught up in this, oh, that's my cousin, that's family. So I have to now they feel obligated to, you feel obligated as a person to make sure that they're situated. Even though they don't want to take care of themselves, now you feel obligated. Or on the opposite side, they feel entitled to what you have and to your time. Instead of you giving your time to what you've created, your family, and your close friends, which is my opinion is family, you're now spending your time on people who are entitled because they happen to have a similar blood type than you, or they have some of the same genetics as you, which means absolutely nothing. And so don't put so much weight in those people that are genetically the same or similar. Put more weight into people who are focused on your best interest and give you more value in your life.
This is what you need to do if you have $500 before 2021. The first step is to open up a brokerage account to start investing. The second step is to invest $50 to $100 into growth ETFs or stocks. And the third step is to set up recurring payments. Hit the plus for more.
Hey, young kid trying to, make a little video for himself. Very generic, vanilla type, investment advice. There's really not a whole lot of value there. But the reality is he's touching those people who haven't started at all. Like, he's touching people who have zero. And so, invest your money. If you have $50, you have $100, you have $200, if you have $10 extra a week, invest your extra $10 every week and learn, educate yourself, right? There's education. You can go to McDonald's. Everybody has a cell phone. You can get them for free, right? From the government, a smartphone. After you get your smartphone from the government, then you can turn around and go to McDonald's if you don't have cell phone internet service or at your house. Hang out at McDonald's for however long you want and get internet and educate yourself. Like, in 2021, there's really no excuse as to why you're not doing well in your life.
Here's how I could become a millionaire. First, I'm going to buy 250,000 hex, costing about $2,700 right now. I'm going to take that 250,000 hex and I'm going to lock it up 5 years, earning on average 35% interest. Each year, I'm going to earn about 87,500 hex in interest for the next 5 years, totaling 437,500 hex just in the interest. So if I take that and I add my principal, I'll have a total of 687,500 hex by the end of that 5 years. If hex is just at least $1.45, I have made $1 million.
Okay, so Mr. Genius over here, let's take a look. Something tells me that hex is worth less than what he just said it was worth right now. So we're going to take a look. Hex is cryptocurrency, by the way. Hex in cryptocurrency has taken a small jump over the last couple of months. So cryptocurrency is up. This is it's a speculative play. This is speculative gamble. What that means is that he just has no idea what Hex going to do. Hex could go to zero. I can tell you right now, personal experience. I've lost a lot of money from cryptocurrency because you just don't never know. I mean, I'm not even gonna say the amounts of money that I have locked in, but we're just gonna say it's a significant amount, and significant for me at least. And I've lost it because of cryptocurrencies going down. Even like little altcoins and things like that I know people who are invested in, they're done really well with. I invest in it and somehow it just drops out of the sky, or the coin just becomes obsolete. This Hex play or any cryptocurrency play is a speculative play in my opinion. You really don't know if it's going to go up or it's going to go down. There's really no intrinsic value of the product. It's just kind of people's mentality on the product. So if you're invested in cryptocurrency, you're basically saying, hey, I believe that other people believe in the usefulness of this coin and they're going to invest as well. You know, I would say if you're a new investor and you're watching this video, do not invest in cryptocurrency. Just focus on traditional stock market. You can get more secured gains from that, and you'll learn a lot from that you can even bring over to the cryptocurrency world. All right, guys, at the end of that video, we got some more coming up. Please like and subscribe. I do this for you guys. I take my time out just for you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're a brand new channel, and I really want to try to get you guys to grow. We want to grow this thing, and if you guys like, subscribe, comment, it's going to make me more motivated to want to give more content. If the content has no value, then don't. It's up to you. Please like and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see, and we'll definitely do it. Appreciate you guys.